Welcome to Weekly Words, where every Wednesday I'll share a short, inspirational, and practical video for parents and educators, because we're all in this together. You see, the problem is the picture in our heads of what we think it's supposed to be: teaching, learning, school, listening, parenting, perfection, discipline, curriculum, delivery, expectations, grades, and the family unit. You see, things can get pretty noisy along the way. As parents and educators, we feel stressed, overwhelmed, unsure, angry, confused, and so do our kids. Behavior from all of us is communication, and the goal is to be understanding, empathetic, and open to growth as both educators and parents. The wave of life can be unforgiving, but we get to practice perspective by making this not-so-perfect world a wonderful place, by reaching out and helping each other. Welcome to this week's edition of Weekly Words. So what I'd like to talk about this week is understanding trauma. At the most basic level, trauma is an emotional response to an extremely negative or disturbing event. You think about what's going on in our world right now, and that is a definite trauma for our kids, for our teachers, for our parents, for everybody. Other examples include sexual, physical, or emotional abuse, disaster, divorce, death, terrorism, war, exposure to alcoholism, drug addiction, scary domestic situations, bullying, and neglect. So I'm sure your kids are at home right now, as are you, thinking, this is a very stressful situation. I'm not sure what to do or how to handle it. But just understand that we are in this together, and I'm going to give you some steps to think about where your kids might be and where you might be at this time. So when we think about where our brains are, we are either in learning brain or survival brain. And we can take this and talk about it in school, and we can also talk about it at home. Learning brain looks like this. Your basic needs are met, right? Food, shelter, love, and connection. I want you to think a second about connection. Right now, we don't have connection with our friends. We don't have connection with our colleagues. We don't have connection with our fellow employees. Excited to learn, not afraid of failure, willing to ask for help or ask questions. Our kids are available to take risks, and so are we in learning brain. We feel like we matter, and we want to please the teacher or our parents, and we usually know how. But then comes something called survival brain, where our basic needs might not be met. And for sure, right now, connection is a basic need that's not being met. We might feel on edge, emotionally unsettled and threatened. We really don't want to be seen or look stupid or dumb or not, or like we don't know what we're doing as parents for sure. High anxiety about perceived threat. Anytime that we have the news on with our kids, depending on their age, how we're talking to them about it, how we're figuring out our emotional responses, all play a huge impact on our kids. We struggle to feel like we matter sometimes. I know a lot of people are struggling with even getting up, taking a shower, putting on clothes, pretending like our day is going on just as it is, even though it's not. Wanting to please the teacher and parents, but don't know how. So right now, a lot of people are in survival brain, and I know that as parents, we're probably trying to push academics. We're trying to make our kids' lives as normal as possible, but understand that sometimes we just have to take what we can get, and we have to love them for who they are. And teachers are working so hard to put together e-learning packages for our kids or different worksheet packets and things. But I'm going to tell you something. They really need our love right now. Parents, teachers, and kids. That's what they need. Should we hold high expectations? Of course we should. Without a doubt, we should have high expectations. This is a weird time. It's an unsettling time. And it's okay to feel like you don't know what you're doing. Because guess what? None of us do. Remember, your job isn't to fix the situation. Your job is to guide our kids on their journeys of life. And that's what I hope to provide to you today. I'll leave you with a fun poem from Shel Silverstein. The Homework Machine. The homework machine. Oh, the homework machine. Most perfect contraption that's ever been seen. Just put in your homework, then drop in a dime, snap on the switch, and in 10 seconds time, your homework comes out, quick and clean as can be. Here it is, 9 plus 4, and the answer is 3. 3? Oh me. I guess it's not as perfect as I thought it would be. Neither is life, neither are you, neither is your child. She'll just enjoy. Have a great day.